They had a table by the radiator, ink freezing in the pen. A woman asking me questions like she'd see me again. Name I barely remembered, age I didn't know, too old to be 3. She tied my whole tomorrow to the sleeve of the coat they just gave me. Before she left, said don't let them see you cry. So I swallowed every sound and stared at my shoes like maybe that could hold me to the ground. They pinned my future to my coat with a number and a prayer. Said this train goes west by morning. Said someone might be waiting there. I didn't know what hope was called, but I felt it touch my throat when they pinned my future to my coat. There were kids in rows like hymn books, some too big, some too small. One kid kept squeezing his cap tight, like he'd drop it if he stalled. Smelled like soup and old wool blankets, and the lights stayed on all night. They said tomorrow was for families, tonight was for the ones like I. Funny how the smallest moments carve the deepest lines. You never feel history turn when you're standing inside the time. They pinned my future to my coat with a number and a prayer. Said this train goes west by morning. Said someone might be waiting there. I didn't know what hope was called, but I felt it touch my throat when they pinned my future to my coat. I've signed my name 1,000 ways on letters, deeds, and stones, but the truest mark I ever wore was stitched before I had a home. Every mile that iron carried me was fear pretending to be brave. I was just a kid on borrowed rails with everything I'd ever say. If I'm good, will they keep me? If I'm quiet, will I stay? If I sleep, will this tomorrow take my yesterday away? They pinned my future to my coat with a number and a prayer, and the dark rolled out behind me like it never knew I was there. I didn't know what hope was called, I only knew I wasn't alone when they pinned my whole forever to a coat I didn't own. And I've outgrown that coat by miles and miles, but some things never let you go. Yeah, everything I ever became started with that piece of paper and cold December snow.